Right, I found my old microphone and I'm recording from it. So I hope it's working. But as you have seen, I have printed off my direct to vendor letters. Now, it's been a while since I've done direct to vendor mail, DTV mail, and the one time I done it, we're completing on the project next week. The one time I done it, I sent one letter, and it was the same one as this one, but I've added a couple things now. But then he answered, and he was like, Scott, do you know what? I've had countless letters of these. Not that yours was better than the rest, but you got me at the right time, and I like what you said on yours. So I'm hoping it works again. Just volume negates luck. Numbers, numbers, numbers. I'm going to send them to properties, or when I'm viewing a property, dish it out. And if I see a property on the market and it's over 90 days sold subject to contract, I might create another letter and deliver it to those houses. You know, just like pressing on the pain point of it's taking a while to sell. You know, if you want someone to like buy it now, let me know. So I might create another letter specifically for them ones. Like when I'm on Property Engine, I'll just toggle sold subject to contract like for 90 days plus, and then I'll write down those addresses and then just go to them, hand them in. You know, save money on stamps. Just doing it hand delivery because I'm here anyway. I'm in this investment area anyway all the time, so I'll just do that. But if you want that template, hopefully I've put it in the description below. Hopefully I have, if I've got the time. And there you go, you can have it. But I've only tested it once and it worked, but you know what I mean? So don't think it's like the holy grail of direct to vendor letters. Right, I'm on my way to meet the EPC assessor for Project Dustpan. I'm going to book him in for Project Brighton for the next week, maybe the week after, and get these EPCs done. This is something that you do at the end of a project, you know? You want that new EPC rating. And what else am I doing? I'm also doing a snagging assessment around Project Dustpan. So once the EPC assessor's gone, I'm going to go around and snag, and I'm going to show you what I look for. And PDF again. I might create another PDF where you have your list of things like living room, hallways, or ground floor, room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4, etc. And basically, you put the snagging next to it. And then just fill that out as you're going to do your snaggings. And you know what to look for, okay? So I'm going to do that, show you what I'm looking for. And there's other wee bits and bobs, you know, other wee bits and bobs. Handled the Japanese knotweed, got the final drawdown payment for Project Dustpan. You know, just other wee bits and bobs. Right, I'll see you at Project Dustpan. Yes, team. Right, let's go through. Had the EPC assessor around, and first EPC done. Isn't that good? Well, exciting. But he really liked the project. Really liked what finish it's been done to. A little bit of a reminder, you know. He really liked the finish, and I'm going to do a wee bit of snagging. So, TV's not put up. You know what I mean? But to be fair, we were deciding where the bed's going to go. Down here, I want the skirting board done. Let's go into here. The panel at the front, it's not been done. And I want a final clean. You know, this might be boring for you, and I appreciate that, I do. But this is what you need to look out for when you're doing stuff, okay? When you're walking around doing a final snag. Now, the house has been settling, okay? But you can see the sealant needs to go around here because it's been cracking a little bit, you know? Down here too. And here, see a door handle's not attached. Got to put that on. Walking around. This is room number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and germs. Bit of pencil mark in there. Want that to be done. Repaint there. Bish bash bosh. I'm not going to take you through all of it. But see the handle? The stuff you need to look out for. This is standard but it needs dealt with. Okay, and I'll take you through the last room. TV needs to go on the wall. See here? That's no good. Bit dirty. Yes, team. Right, put together a snagging list. Tell me if you think this is too long. You know what? I'm not even mad at myself. Like, that is how in depth we need to go. Because, like, let me show you. Obviously you got all of these bits and bobs, right? Look at that. The builder will get it sorted. Like, he is going to get it sorted. He's good at what he does. But you have to be in depth with these things. And I was second guessing myself, and I was like, oh, maybe it's too in depth. Maybe I'm being too nitpicky. And this is for an investor. This investor is abroad, and he works and he does personal training and stuff. He does his own thing, and he pays me to be picky because I treat it like it's my own investment. Like, whether you do your own or whether you do it for other people, treat it like it's your own, because that's the way you should approach things, you know? And being really, really picky about it, I'm not going to give myself a hard time. I'm not going to give myself a hard time. That's what you need to do. Hang up the fucking photo. Right, we're back. We're back. Done the snagging, done everything. I want to talk about the most asked question that I've had lately because of my social media posts. Basically, I posted that I've sold a couple deals and done it by social media. So I said on social media I've got these deals and such, and how I found them and what platforms I use and stuff. And I feel like social media's been a big topic on my channel, but I love talking about it. So, and it's what I get asked about the most. So fuck it. I posted them into Facebook groups and on Instagram on my story. So I try and refrain from posting on my main feed about the deals that I've got. I post on my stories. Don't underestimate Instagram stories, because I get like a lot of likes and a lot of viewers and a lot of DMs from my Instagram stories, and I only watch Instagram stories. So when you think to yourself, like, I'm a bit too nervous to post on my feed, post on your stories. It's an easy gateway, and plus, if you're like me, I only watch people's stories, and you get to be a bit more yourself, you know, because it's only 24 hours. Anyway, I post my deals on there, and I did a call to action. I always do a call to action. Comment deal if you want more information, or reply with deal if it's on your story if you want more information. A big call to action on everything. And I got a couple through Instagram stories and Facebook groups. I post into Prosperity Network. I post into Progressive Property. I post into like UK Deals and Opportunities, UK investors, property investors, or something like that as well, and on my main page. So like, if you don't have many followers, leverage all of those groups. Like, some of those groups have like 100,000 people in them. Yeah, most of them will be dormant and like dead accounts, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you're still leveraging a lot of people. Hang on. That's my mum phoning me. She broke her finger. Don't think I'm being like evil. She's a maniac. But yeah, post in those groups. LinkedIn, I do post in there, but I haven't had anything from there. But LinkedIn is ideal for cold messaging and cold outreach. Facebook and LinkedIn are good for cold message and cold outreach, because LinkedIn, you can like directly look for exactly who you want to work with. So if I'm wanting to work with London-based developers who want to invest up north but don't have the time or energy to do it, then I can literally search that on LinkedIn using Sales Navigator. I don't use Sales Navigator, but I've heard it's good, so you could use that. And Facebook, if you see someone else post a deal, if you see me post a deal and you see about 10 people underneath say interested, you could message those people, hey, I saw that you're interested in Scott's deal. I also have opportunities that are similar to this. Are you open to having a chat? You're basically using mine. Like, you know what I mean? That might be terrible advice from me. You might be stealing my leads. But that's the fucking game we're in. You know what I mean? So if you see that, if you see people comment interested, message those people, because those are clearly people who are interested in that person's deal. But if you do buy-to-lets and you see my HMO, then that might not be the best. However, If you do HMOs and you see people comment under my HMOs, fucking snipe them. But it's you against me. It's you against me. Fucking hell. Is that good advice from me? I don't give a shit. I love dishing out the secrets. YouTube, not great for finding clients, not great for finding deals. By the way, all of this that I'm talking about is for finding investors and stuff. Finding deals is pretty difficult on social media. However, YouTube, that's just the top of the waterfall. And if you're watching this, you're probably thinking to yourself, why am I watching him? I don't know, like for me anyway, I create it for myself. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy doing it. I don't do this to get investors. It's more like sharing the secrets, sharing the day-to-day life as well. Like there's a lot of secrets in here on YouTube that I'll not share, that I'll share to other people. But I'll also do a lot of lead magnets, and I do email marketing. And on my email marketing, which I use ConvertKit for that, or it's now known as Kit, I have a tag where it's investor with NDA signed, and the other ones are just like potential investors. So I send the deal pack to investors who have signed the NDA. These are not onboarded investors. These are basically just investors that I've curated and got them to sign the NDA. I'll send them the full deal pack, but the other list, all my other subscribers, I'll send them saying this deal is available. If you're interested, let me know and I'll get an NDA signed. And then once they've signed it, I move it to that list, because you don't want to send all the information to people who haven't signed your NDA or NCA as well, non-disclosure agreement and non-circumvention agreement. Okay, so email marketing, that's pretty good. But honestly, man, just posting everywhere and nurture. It's a know, like, and trust. They know you because you're posting all the time. They like you because they see your personality. They post your personality, post the things that you're interested in, even if it's stupid little shit, just post it. Whether you do boxing, fitness, like hiking, it doesn't matter, like stupid little shit. Get them to know you. And the trust is the credibility. So even if you're not doing deals just now, even if you're not in refurb stages right now, post you doing direct to vendor letters, post you calling estate agents, post you looking for deals, post you at viewings. Like that's the basic bedrock of posts, okay? And just putting in the fucking work, so you're always about. And then when you do get to a point you're posting deals, people have seen you, they've known to trust you because you're providing value, and they'll want to work with you. All right? I hope that helps. See you tomorrow. Remember to like and subscribe. And peace.